I feel like in just a couple of weeks, I'm going to be in the fetal position listening to like really sad songs, you know, like Tears in Heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Because Netflix decided that we could only have 3 seasons of Locke and Key. Thanks, Netflix. This is why we can't have nice things anymore. So I'm entering the final season of Locke and Key, which is a great fucking show. I'm John Stark, and this is my review / recap featuring spoilers. Spoilers is your spoiler warning. I need to hire a professional sound effects artist. Yeah, I'm a blind film critic, so I don't do anything remotely looking cool or sounding cool or editing or anything like that. I just hold an iPhone up to my face and just fucking go with it. This is why I need you to subscribe. So yeah, I want to talk about Locke and Key because I love the show, and if my channel had been around when season 2 had happened, I would be here, trying to get people to be like, please watch this show. Please watch this show. I don't want Netflix to cancel it. So season 3 starts off pretty great. We found out that there's a snowflake key, pretty conveniently in the fridge, which I was kind of like, wait a minute, how long has that fridge been there? I love Locke and Key too, but I was like, how old is this fucking fridge? Because they hid those keys when they were teenagers, and now their parents have grown up and they're adults. I was like, that's an old ass fridge, for it to be buried under in some panel underneath all the frozen food. That was just I really expected a lot of me there. And I love how she finds the snow globe and it immediately becomes relevant. And at the beginning we're introduced to these 2 characters and we're like, who are they? And then immediately they become relevant. We have to immediately. Because there are no more seasons, so it feels like everything. They're just like, okay, we got to tell this story fast. We don't have time to be smart about anything. We have to hit our plot points. And Gideon is out, and he's got a little camp in the woods. I don't know why he hasn't just walked up to Locke House. It's a Key House. I don't know why he hasn't just walked up and kicked the door in himself and just been like, hey, I'm here. Give me your keys. I guess he just stands around in the woods and waits for people to come to him. Weirdo. And it's been like a while too, because he came out back when Big Bro was all like, I don't want to remember, and then he drives away. That was back when Gideon, and then here they say he's been gone for like a couple months. So Gideon's just been like hanging out in the woods doing nothing for a couple months. He's like the worst villain. He's the most pointless villain. What have you been doing for a couple months? You have the anywhere key. You could literally go anywhere. You can just put that thing in and just pop to any place in the world. And you've been hanging out in the woods in a tent. You could be hanging out in like a fancy 4 Seasons hotel somewhere and just walk through and be like, this is where I'm staying tonight. And then they'd be so confused. They'd be like, who stayed here? You know, why is the bed messed up? Well, I got the anywhere key, so I can just pop in and get in a bed, and then I'll just go to another hotel on another night and stay there. You know, just find empty rooms until. Anyway, this episode didn't quite make a ton of sense to me. It was nice to see that Nina has memories, and she has like total memories. Like she remembers even the stuff from before. Like it's like it all came back to her. Because when she was in the mirror sequence and pushing the two demon ladies into the mirror, she had remembered that she had had her own previous interaction with the mirror, and that was interesting to know that she had the totality of her memories. The other cool new key that they have where they can turn into animals obviously is going to become useful at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, I like this. I like the show. It's got a good cast. I'm going to miss Connor Jessup, Amelia Jones, and Jackson Robert Scott. I think they make a good family. I think they're all good young to child actors. It's been nice seeing Jackson Robert Scott grow up on the show. I wish we had more time with him. But I don't really know where we're going to end this season. So I know the whole thing's out, and some people already know the answer to that question. But this is the final season of a show I love. There's no way I'm rushing this. This is a show I'm going to savor, and we're definitely getting episodic critiques of said program. I don't need any more of the new construction lady girl. So I hope she's just like a one-off, one-episode type character. I didn't really connect with her. And plus, new characters in a final season are really tough to, like, get invested in. I mean, I know, like, for villains, we have to. Like, I'm going to have to understand Gideon's perspective in order to make this last season work. But if you want me to be emotionally invested in somebody who's not the villain, they just become expendable. At the end of the day, they're there to be expendable. So if she ends up sticking around, it's just so she can be killed off. But those are my thoughts for Locke and Key. I wonder how fans of the comic book series are looking at this series finale and whether or not they got all of like everything they ever wanted. You know, is this series ending where it's supposed to? Who knows? But for me, I kind of understand we're just trying to get through. I feel like I think the producers had plans for more episodes, for more seasons, and now they're having to kind of rush through because it felt unusually, obviously paced. You know, like we're hitting this point, we're going here, we're doing this, bam, 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 bam. And it doesn't usually feel like that. So, sad to say, I didn't notice that a little bit too much. So I'm going to give Locke and Key Season 3, Episode 1 an A-. I still love the show, but there were some conveniences thrown in here that didn't necessarily align in a way that made me completely understand what the hell was going on. So, hopefully you'll stick with me for my Locke and Key reviews. I realize my TV recap reviews get way less views than my movie reviews, but we'll see. Maybe Locke and Key will spark something. Who knows? That's it for me today. Throw me a like and a subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. You can go to my website, macthemovieguy.com, for more reviews. You can go to the Audio Description Project, adp.acb.org, to see what else has audio description and where you can watch it. And the adna.org will let you know who's doing narration where, what they're up to, what shenanigans the narrators are up to. That's a wrap for me today. And until next time.